Welcome to CCN News. I am your host, Captivating Christian, and these are some of your top stories for today, January 31st, 2020. Trump headed to fast acquittal. Speaker Nancy Pelosi hints House could take future actions against Trump if Senate acquits. University of Utah athlete arrested on suspicion of kidnapping and raping a 17-year-old girl. And South Dakota House passes a bill outlawing transgender medical procedures on children. Let's get to the news. President Trump is posed to win his long-expected acquittal in the Senate impeachment trial as soon as tonight, after Senator Lemur Alexander in the 11th hour dramatically announced that he'll be voting against calling for new witnesses. However, the big question is no longer whether the Senate will sink this afternoon's witness vote, but rather how long will it take to deliver the final verdict on Trump after the votes fall. Without Alexander, it is nearly certain that there won't be enough votes for the motion to call witnesses. Short of either a surprise Republicans in favor of it or the Chief Justice Roberts breaking the 50-50 tie. Neither is likely. Susan Collins announced that she'll vote for witnesses, and Mitt Romney is considered a likely vote for witnesses as well. Lisa Murkowski is expected to announce her decision today. Alexander, the key Texas Republican, announced later last night that he'll vote against witnesses because there's no need for more evidence to prove something that has already been proven and that does not meet the United States Constitution's high bar for impeachment offenses. He said that it was inappropriate for the president to ask for a foreign leader to investigate his political opponent and to withhold United States aid to encourage that investigation, but added that the election is the appropriate way for the Americans to decide what to do about it. As the Senate appears to move forward acquitting President Donald Trump on 2 articles of impeachment, Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Thursday refused to rule out future actions to hold the president accountable. Pelosi was asked whether the House would attempt to compel former National Security Advisor John Bolton to testify in a lower chamber should the Senate trial end without his testimony. She said, and I quote, "This is in the Senate now." Nancy Pelosi, the Democrat from California, said, holding an optimism that the upper chamber would call witnesses. "I hope and I pray that the senators can handle the truth and listen not only John Bolton, but other witnesses as well," she added. "We'll see what happens after that." Nancy Pelosi declined to say whether the House would attempt to bring other civil officers appointed by the president up for impeachment, but hinted she would not be satisfied if the Senate trial ended without new testimony from witnesses. She added, "We believe our argument was strong enough for removal, but we do believe that there are more truths that the American people need to know." Pelosi further passed the House Democrats' argument for Trump's removal from office. Trump's legal team warned on Wednesday that opening the door for new witnesses would prolong the trial indefinitely, jamming up legislative business as impeachment is fought in the courts. But that didn't seem to deter Pelosi. University of Utah football player was arrested Thursday after police say he kidnapped and raped a 17-year-old girl. The alleged victim told police that he met Terrell Perryman, a 20-year-old wide receiver for the team, on Instagram, and they connected on Snapchat. The girl told police that Perryman sent her sexual graphic videos and photos and requested she do the same. The girl then went to Perryman's apartment on Friday, where he took her into the bedroom and refused to let her leave unless she gave Perryman oral sex, according to the statement. The victim stated that she started crying because she wanted to leave and was scared, a statement of probable cause. The girl said she tried to leave the room and Perryman allegedly stood in front of the door, blocking her exit. Perryman also allegedly took the girl's phone away and held it out of her reach so she could not call for help. The victim said that Perryman then pulled down his pants and pulled down her shorts and raped her. Perryman faces felony charges of kidnapping and rape and enticing a minor, and a misdemeanor charge of dealing in materials harmful to minors. The South Dakota House of Representatives passed a bill outlawing transgender medical procedures on children Wednesday. The Vulnerable Children's Protection Act passed by a vote of 46 to 23, which now heads to the state Senate House. The House Bill 1057 deems it illegal, a Class 1 misdemeanor, for doctors to perform gender-affirming operations or surgeries, prescribe hormone replacement therapy to assist gender transformation for anyone under the age of 16. The outlet said, adding that the penalty for a Class 1 misdemeanor is 1 year in jail and a $2,000 maximum fine. Watching and listening to CCN News. As always, please be the change that you want to see. So if you want change, you have to be that change. The change begins with you. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, I am your host, Captivating Christian, and thanks for watching. Peace.